We're at Jordan-Hare Stadium. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs against the Auburn Tigers. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Crosses the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got the first and still going. QB breaking away. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
All day.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. To the air, it's Brown. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Oh, it's snapped to the back. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
2nd down now after the sack. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Mississippi State in the red zone now. And here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Bulldogs are going to keep this drive rolling. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And they're stopped to turnover on downs.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on fourth down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. It's Mississippi State on top now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Play action here on first down. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Richardson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on a designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Open field ahead. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. With the catch, it's Singleton. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Hand off to the right side. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To throw, it's Brown. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it here. He shreds the tackle.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Taylor. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Solid game there. He's out across the 30. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Design quarterback run. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding.
Makes the catch and has space. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. He keeps it on a design run. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
2-14 close. 2-14 close.
The back's got it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He's got the first down and still motoring. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. running back here on a direct snap. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Brown. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Send the back in motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He barrels into the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Back to pass. It's Brown. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter. To try to cut into that deficit, and this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That run takes it across the 30-yard line. down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run. And now you've got third down. Better convert now.
Important third down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. Breaking into the clear. QB in the clear now. Out past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Way too much speed on that play. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. A gain makes it second and medium. Right at the midfield mark. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They lean on their running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Sees an opening. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He breaks away for the touchdown. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the move now. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Throwing off play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. He makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice game for the back.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powers through. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. A direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. It comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Give it to the back again. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Junior able to bring him down quickly. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They go with a direct snap. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. It's first and 10.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross. Look.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Mississippi State calls their second timeout now. They've still got one more left to work with.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a massive play for this defense, creating a big loss, almost like a sack, and really forcing this offense into what I would consider to be an obvious passing situation, and now is their opportunity to try to get off the field and force a field goal here.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
Down one possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Here's the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. And a big gain on the final play. That is symbolic of this impressive victory for the offense.